Hello and welcome back everybody. Today I'm doing something quite unusual for my channel. I'm unboxing and testing a new GPU. This time is the Sapphire RX7700 XT Pure White Frostpunk 2 Edition. Welcome to Respawn PC. I'm Dunk. Let's unbox gameplay on. So I usually don't get a brand new card, but I love Frostpunk and why not have a brand new card time to time, I guess. And I also want to expand my channel to also include the recommended setting instead of only real minimum requirement and proposed minimum requirement, but that will require me to have a better GPU. So there's one, I mean from AMD side. I already have a RTX 3060 12GB and the Intel Arc A770 LE. Those are my most high-end, most performing card that I have on hand, and I love when a GPU manufacturer do a collab with a game, because my A750 from Intel is a collab with Elden Ring Head 3, and I love so much Frostpunk, the first one. I'm going to try the Frostpunk 2 and expect a couple of videos out of this game also. I already did the proposed minimum requirement from the beta, but now I think with some patch we can test the game really with the proposed minimum requirement. I'm going to do the real minimum requirement also, and in today's video we're going to check out the RX7700 XT with Frostpunk. Now what you get with the Frostpunk edition Sapphire card is the card itself, the pure white variant with a backplate of Frostpunk, some keycap and some pin. And obviously you get the game, Frostpunk 2 Deluxe Edition. And in my case I bought a Canada computer and also got Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2 and Awaken 9, something like that. A game that I'm not going to play anyway. Now for gameplay. The RX7700 XT is punching way above his game class, I say, for this game, because the dev recommended the setting is the Ryzen 7, don't know which one, Intel Core i7 2.8 GHz. No idea this one should be what, because the i7 860 first gen i7 is also 2.8, but there's also the i7 8569U, which is a CPU for a laptop, and so the i7 1165G7 is also a laptop CPU at 2.8 GHz, but the one that make the most sense in this nonsense is the i7-67T, which is not really a gaming CPU. So we're going to go random on CPU right now just to test the RX77 XT Frostpunk edition. Then 16GB of memory, and for the GPU is the AMD RX57 8GB. So the 77 we are 2 gen and a half ish ahead of the RX57, the NVIDIA 2060 Super or the Intel Arc A770 8GB variant, not the 16. Starting up with a base setup, I mean the i3 1200F 16GB of memory, and the GPU itself, obviously. First test will be at the 1080p ultra settings and FSR, the highest quality there is. Also enable frame gen, because the game is so low pace that I don't think you're going to see any tear. I didn't see any, at least. I mean no visual degradation. That will give us an average of 129 FPS. Talk about playable. But right now I'm on the, you can say, skirmish map, so I do whatever I want. I didn't pass through the campaign or even the tutorial yet, so I'm clicking a bit anything and everything everywhere. And also my colony is super small of what it can be or what it should be, so keep that in mind. But at 129 FPS, even with a bigger colony, if you even drop at 90 FPS, it's still quite good. For the system itself, we're using 9.2 to 10GB of memory, system memory. The CPU is in the 40 to 50% of utilization, so a lot of headrooms. And for the GPU itself, we are at 0% utilization. I don't know why MSI Afterburner don't want to report the utilization of the GPU, but we're using 5.4GB of VRAM out of 12, if that helps. Stepping up a bit the system to play at a 1440p, because this card is definitely a 1440p card. I removed my A770 LE from my editing rig and put the RX77 XT Frostpunk 2 edition. And in my i7 14700K, I was using barely 20% of CPU utilization. So low. And for the RAM, even though I have 32GB of memory, I'm using 12 to 13GB of system memory. For the GPU itself, I'm 0% of utilization. I don't know what's wrong with my MSI Afterburner, and I'm completely under system and I'm still reporting 0. For the VRAM, I'm at 6.5 to 6.8GB of VRAM utilization. The setting, like I said, is 1440p, but now I dropped from ultra to high settings, still with FSR, but now from the highest to balance FSR. And I disable frame gen because I like the nice 69 FPS of that configuration was giving me. And now let's jump to Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, just because I had the game already, and the game also came with that GPU when I bought it. The key for Steam will be a giveaway. This is for US and Canada, so don't forget to comment and like the video, and the winner will be chosen by having the first one to comment on the next video with the RX7700 XT. The comment will need to be I won, but don't forget to put the comment on this video, I will win. So I repeat, the one who wrote I will win on this video, and then the first one will write I won on the next video with the RX7700 XT is going to be the winner for a key on Steam of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. And don't forget that you need to be subscribed and liked both video. I'm back to the video. How is the RX7700 XT with the Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2? Still on my editing rig, the i7-14700K, 32GB of memory, playing at 1440p, high settings, FSR enable. We get an average of 92 FPS. This GPU is really a 1440p card, and even when you drop the FSR just to play in native, you still have an average of 79 FPS. This is really nice. We don't have any CPU bottleneck, being just under 30 to 40 CPU utilization, and same go for the RAM at 15 to 16 GB of system memory. So keep in mind this is a bit low if you only have 16. Better have 32 when you're playing at those settings and resolution. I hope you like that video. I hope you're going to participate in that giveaway. And on that note, can wait to see you on the next RX7700 XT video to have a chance to win a Steam key of Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2. And subscribe.